Hello and welcome to the final or the last DLC produced by Night of the Full Moon. The devs are amazing and I finally am playing it. After hyping it up for 8 full episodes, I, your dearest koi fish for Clash of Interest, will finally attempt a new run. So let's go to it. And here it is, the mechanic. She does look really cute with the wrench in the hand and something that actually looks like a puzzle piece, but probably isn't. So guys, grab a coffee, take a sip, and let's jump right into it. The mechanic states, the machine gave me a second life. When she was born, Little Red Riding Hood was judged by a doctor that she would not survive a year due to cardiac dysplasia. At the insistence of her mother, the mechanical magician replaced her with a mechanical heart. After growing up, Little Red Riding Hood seems to have a special connection with machinery. This sounds really interesting, and again, I'm just so you know, I'm going completely blind into this. I have no clue what the cards do. I do not know what like general builds there are or what even this does. So we can have a choice: get gold coins or consume gold coins to strengthen. Okay, sounds fun. So basic attack actually looked quite cool. It's a just basic wrench. It becomes a like stronger wrench. It actually looks like things to, you know, if you have an instrument, you have to put it to the right pitch. You have these forks. Then let's look, energy release. So deal 2 lightning damage and gain 1 action. Oh, okay, sounds cool. Dealing lightning damage. So I assume, yeah, like maybe she really does have like lightning damage synergy. Deal 2 piercing damage. The enemy suffers frailty. Oh, okay, wow. That's really, so I won't be banishing this card, obviously. Energy bombing, gain 1 action and exhausted. Consume remaining action and each will have a certain effect. Okay, so deal 2 damage. Oh, okay, so just so the usual like consume all action and then you do something. Okay, like a cripple the mana breath that just consumes at the end of turn and gives you mana equal to it. And this now is the last card with a new symbol over here. So I'm assuming this is not just basic action cards. And it states, exiled, gain 3 armor, get 1 random card, assemble. Reduce the consumption of action by meeting the specified conditions. Oh, so I'm assuming maybe this is like what's it called? Action, but whenever you use a card, it goes down by 1. I could imagine that. And just like the werewolf class, we do not start with an equipment. Okay. So again, I can. Oh, okay. I can either get 20 gold coins, consume 10 gold, and get 10 max health. Delete 1 card for 40 coins. Oh, okay. So I have to remember these. Consume 70 gold, action plus 1. Consume 70 gold, equipment slot plus 1. Consume 120 gold, card draw plus. Ooh, plus 1 card draw, but it's really expensive for it. Well, you know what? At this point, yeah, well, I will delete a bunch of cards, but for 40 coins, deleting 1, and I'm assuming I will still see the Amnesia Tavern. I have to banish like four cards, or not 3 cards, so the 20, the 30, and the 40 coin card, just to arrive at the same amount of, or like such that the optimization is worth it more than using the Amnesia Tavern. So I probably won't go for this, but yeah, I really didn't expect this. So for now, I'm just getting myself some gold and hoping that I will be using it to buy some cool cards. Okay, so we now have straight up machine gun and Browning. Okay, draw an action card and shuffle 1 random card into your deck. It actually sounds cool. You know what? You draw a card, so hey, even though we shuffle potentially garbage into your deck, I just want to see what cards there are for this game. Okay, so it's really just how I was saying it. It's really probably just normal action cost, but it goes down with every use. But they're doing a great job now. They're using like shortening all their usual things they write on it, like consume everything, or whenever you do this, decrease its cost by 1, and having it just call it assemble is probably just easier. Goes in the like direction of Magic or even Yu-Gi-Oh by shortening these things, and still keeping the reminder text when you hover over the card. So I always love that when they do that, just because sometimes you can't be bothered to know them, to know all the cards right away. So what did we shuffle in? Just another ammunition loading. Okay, that's what I call good randomness. So it seems for now, gain free upgrade your hand. Probably just giving a star. You know what? I'll take it just because. Just so we can see these cards in action. Disturb. The enemy gains 1 frailty. The enemy's frailty will not disappear in the next. Ooh, okay, so being able to chain frailty is quite good. Gain 1 action and what was consume all, gain 4 armor for everything we consume. Okay. And another ammunition loading. Yeah, I'll not take another one. But gaining action using just to get some armor there is good for early game, so I'll think about that.
I don't understand
and well,
why anyone would
you know,
go out during a full moon.
It seems the game kind of wants me to go for a
My ears grew longer.
for some sort of either lightning chains, or at least I have to assume that they want some lightning chains, or maybe it is amnesia. Yeah, okay. Maybe they want me to go for some sort of like just exhaust.
Hey, don't stop
some
here.
exhaust strategy, just to
I am ordered
kind
to
of like
guard this
the
place. No entry
we had with the werewolf, by just preying on our opponent and using like double and triple, or like gaining like 8 action in 1 turn, just using them all and praying to gain more than enough. What was it? To gain more than enough rage. So now we'll use this. This gives us some armor and a random card. So rechargeable cannon, deal 5 piercing damage. The damage is doubled after upgrade, but it will return to level 1 after use. Oh, okay. So if I use it, I'm assuming it means that now I have level 2, or assuming it's not a it wasn't a temporary card. It isn't. It does still 5. The damage is doubled after upgrade. Also, if I... Oh, like you mean I have to upgrade it like really? I have to go to the... what's it called? To the smithy, upgrade it to 2 stars just to deal like 7 or like maybe 10 piercing, and after I use it, it just wasted money? That sounds really bad. That's really bad. Well, let's do that little bit of piercing, and let's ask him. So just so we get some more courage and reach the usual 4 and 8 threshold to gain some extra money. And yeah, I don't want this. Sounds stupid. Let's fight the beggar.
Don't go any further.
So this was the guy that just takes my stuff. With this card he will deal 2 damage, or I can just give him the dog. You know what? I'll give him the dog, since he cannot even use it. And next turn, it was a 2, I believe. So, you know, yeah, I'll give him this. Then you probably use both. Yep. And now we do upgrade your hand. Metallic tone, deal 4 piercing damage. Then yeah, that was the same thing as before. But oh no, I shouldn't have used. Oh, oops. There you see the misplaced though. The Pressure Mon doesn't. Yeah. Okay. This is a really slow game right now. Even taking the 3, but this still doesn't kill our opponent. Gave me 3 armor. This will kill our opponent. There we go.
If you must insist on going.
So let's see. At the beginning of the next turn, deal 8 piercing damage. This doesn't sound like really cool, but hey, an explosive detonate. Draw a card. All effects that took effect in the next turn will be triggered immediately. Okay. I'll just put in the deck since it draws the cards. It's not bad. It's not bad by
You
having
should
it.
replace your armor.
This thing, 2 random attack cards into your deck. No, thank you. 4 piercing. Upgrade your hand twice. Okay, that sounds good. And this gives 5 armor instead of 4, instead of 3. This does a little bit more damage, And so this is the last. I wanted to upgrade this just so we can see the thing later. In the card dictionary, whatever. In the glossary of all the cards, you see every artwork if you have had it at least once. So I want to upgrade the basic attack, just so I have it for once. Let's see. An intersection can go. A fugitive.
I don't want to
We're
fight.
gonna probably, if he has to talk with us, or if he talks with us, we'll give him we'll prison him maybe. Even though we know last time we found out a few times ago that he's actually innocent. But don't mind that. So I probably should use the wrench, like the upgrading wrench, before I use any other card. Let's draw 1 ammunition, and let's do this.
I don't know why they want to.
Yeah, he does talk to us. So
Could you help
again,
me
oh okay,
find
no,
a
reporting
way
does
back
negative.
home?
So let's follow him. Yeah, let's help him. You're hurt, but you helped the good person who was wronged. Oh, that's cute. 2 health for that is really not bad. I still haven't used this thing, just because I don't need anything
There
right
are
now.
many
And I
dangers
haven't
hiding
even
in the
seen one
forest.
equipment.
It's late. What are you doing here?
Let's see. So we're getting frailty. I probably should have used that first. Yeah, okay, so the keeping the frailty for next turn was just a one specific card that gave you that effect. That's fine. And let's see. Think about it. This guy is really strong. He keeps just this random giant log. You have to probably assume that this guy is like 2 meter tall, and like probably is massive, just completely massive, and he just keeps this log and juggles it left and right. Like, bro, chill out. And this
Snows all year round.
There
in
we
the
go.
dark forest.
an upgrade,
Quite
and level up,
normal.
and probably the action would be a good idea because we have this like prey style cards, but dealing 2 damage really isn't as good as prey was for the werewolf. So I'd rather delete. And don't forget, we can always delete with this thing. Ooh, gain 5 armor. This was the thing that I already have in deck, but just some armor, it's not that great. Use all attack cards in the top 3 cards of the deck, then shuffle their copies into the deck. Yo, this round's really cool. And so maybe I should get the repair wrench and just banish the other one. No, probably upgrading it is easier, so I'll not take the other wrench. I want the Man of Steel, but you know, just gaining some armor is not super great. I will leave the Disturb there too.
I'm cursed.
This is already the last guy. Oops.
Tell me, adventurer, what is your wish?
You know what? I'll get myself the action.
Don't miss it.
Mechanical Rabbit. Again, assembly, so whenever you use a card, this thing goes down. Deal 4 piercing damage, +2 for each assembly card you have. Okay, so we could stack this massively. And Energy Shock, deal 6 lightning damage, +1 for each action you have lost in this combat. Lost, probably used? I don't know, but 6 damage. So if, let's say we go for a prey build with like 6 action, we use like something like Man of Steel, or the other we already have in deck, use 6 energy, and this does then 12 damage. That sounds fine. When you gain armor, deal 2. Oh, okay, wow. I really want that now. Get 3 armor, use the attack cards in the top 2 cards of the deck. Okay, so it kind of, these are kind of contradicting builds. I kind of want to go for an assembly or like armor gaining thing, but I also just want to go for a like stacking loads of attack cards into my deck, such that when these things trigger, they will use 2 or 3 cards. So I actually want both those. And I'm probably gonna get more money. Just the ability to get myself more money is just so insanely valuable. Let's detonate. So this is a random card. Deal 5 piercing damage, randomly exile 1 enemy card. Oh, okay, that's actually quite cool. So you probably could go for some sort of weird win condition in that you just build a bunch of not armor. Yeah, no. You just spam armor such that you never die, and then you mechanic blade all their cards. That sounds mighty fine. Was this a card that? Oh no, he does that. Yeah, right. When the enemy uses a card, the enemy leftmost card turns into that. Oh, we can just. You know what? I will just try and do that right now because I completely forgot about this guy, the sword in stone that does that. So I hope. Oh, I didn't draw it again. That's sad. But in that case, we could just completely banish all your opponent's cards. Gain armor, upgrade your hand. Use the top 3 cards. We banished 1 only. Unfortunate.
One must always fight to the bitter end.
And okay, we're actually dying. We're dying here. But let's go mechanical. Banish another one. Banish another one. Banish another one. Now if it doesn't kill me, okay, he has way too many cards in deck to do that reliably. Okay, let's forget about this. But it would be an idea for at some point. Let's give him frailty first. Upgrade the cards. Oh yeah, right. That happens. But now if I go mechanical dog, this is turned to this, and it now does 8 damage, 8, and another 8. There we go. And maybe this is just some sort of a better turn. Or better game than before. We can. The problem is if I use energy bombing, energy release becomes another bombing, and I really don't want that. But I kind of want both. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this does 2 anyways, so yeah. This deck just looks so weird whenever he does it. Oh, by the way, I've gotten the ability, and draw 2 cards, they cost 0. Okay. What do you mean I have no... Oh, draw 2 action cards. Oh man, I'm just blind. I can just draw my whole deck technically. And yeah, let's do that. Another one. So if we don't die, this should be probably a free game. But we don't have to die, and this is a free game. Again, since just drawing 1, your whole hand can become that card against this opponent. Assembly station, gain armor times 5, randomly get 2 assembly cards. Draw a card, you take 2 less damage until your next turn. That sounds fine. So I'll get more money and buy this and even this card. So heal since it's unnecessary, and heal 4 piercing damage for each assembly card you have. Again, this was an idea, but not for now. Gain 3 armor, draw an extra card in your next turn. Yeah, that's too late. Oh, this is the thing. We got the thing. We got the blade. No, thank you. Inflict 2 piercing damage 2 times. Gain the same amount of armor. Okay, that's not bad. Deal 6 piercing damage plus 2 for each card you have more than the enemy. Okay, so these things go hand in hand. Or not these things, but the mechanical. This thing. And I'll buy it since it costs only 15. Though unfortunately I cannot buy the mechanical. What's it called? Regrind? Regrind. Okay. By the way, our deck looks just... This is probably the worst deck right now at this point. Look, it's like 15 cards long, minus this card. With like 2 draw cards. Yeah. This is the worst. Or technically 3 draw cards, but I don't really call ammunition loading a draw card. Not necessarily, at least. So I won't get the log diary just because I don't want to have every video have an additional 20 minutes of the 4th chapter. We'll do it at some point again on harder difficulties, maybe in hard 7 to get the achievement. And but for now I'm just leaving it there. Equipment deal +1 damage. This thing, yeah, when you gain armor deals 2 damage, so doing 3 damage would be okay. 50% increase is never bad. Rightmost card of the Grim Marking Shop will be on sale. That's actually fine for just like first tries like this one. Just try and find out what the cards do and buy them. But Smooth and Clean is, you know what, I'll just go Cheese Trap, and I'll probably just have to save up a bunch of money to delete cards. Because we have so much garbage in it. Decrease max health, not problematic at all. Draw 2 action cards, they cost 0. Assemble and gain armor. Also, again, this is not the full text, wow. Just gain armor, you know. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, okay, so instead of the usual, like, assemble, usually it was written assemble and use a card. Yeah, use 1 card. So now I get it. Yeah, okay. So this thing, whenever you gain armor, this goes down by 1. And whenever we exile a card, this goes down by 1. And draw 2 cards. Ooh, that's not bad. But we don't have that many exile cards, unfortunately. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, it would be fine, but our build is too slow for now. And the bear, again, draw 2 action cards. That's not bad, but I'm just not going for that strong of an assembly run. So this thing, consume 2 action, draw 1 card. Can be used once per turn. Oh, so it doesn't even have a cooldown. It's just periodically. Mechanical heart. Okay, that's cool. Should I use this? Consume 2 action card, draw 1 card. Yeah. Why not? Gain 1 action, and well, it exhausts it anyway, so I'ma keep that. But I'll draw a card, and you know what? I'll just use it. So we take 1 less damage. Now, you see, whenever the opponent does it, it's rounded up, but whenever you have to round, you round it down. That seems to be like the consensus. So yeah, I can use it once per turn. That's awesome, actually. I'm regretting having not taken all the action points that I was offered with the level ups. Oh, and he got a loads of health. Draw 1 more card. Now we have like mostly attack cards, so we can use this thing. Okay, I actually like to go for such a build. Spam mostly attack cards and then have cards that trigger the most, the ones from the top. Upgrade your hand, yeah, that's fine. Gain 5 armor, gain 1 action and 1 card draw in the plus combat. Oh, so a standard +1 draw every turn and user cards. Oh, that's really not bad. And it has just assembly with user cards, so it's not some difficult whatever thingy. And yeah, you know what? Hey, dude, drawing card. Just draw cards. Why not? Why not? There's no reason not drawing cards. That's really cool though. Let's upgrade the hands. Taking 3 less. That's for free right now. So we draw another one. Gain 1 action this combat. Sure. Let's use that. Draw a card. And we'll draw 1 more card. Then use the frailty and hopefully we get some cards. Yeah, we do. And use this thing. And that's KO. That was just a bunch of effect triggering. And I don't know actually. This thing states that do you use them or do you you use all the attack cards. So I think they should go still to the discard pile. They're not kept in the deck. Even though you activated their effects. So let's draw 1. Yeah, I should have probably kept that, but that's this. Do we draw some more? No, we don't. So we'll keep this in hand, since it's replenished to 2, and I'd rather have 4 next turn. Let's draw 1 more card. Gain 2. Draw a card. Let's look at randomness. When the enemy card is exiled, you have 50% chance to get 1 copy. Oh, so that would be amazing with the mechanical blade. Do I have 2 now? Wait, do I have 2 now? Okay, probably from the present that he gave me, but never mind. Draw a card. Let's banish something. Let's get a random card. Draw one card, gain 4 action. Ooh, speeding. And shuffle through prank cards to my stack. No, thank you. You know, giving your opponent depressed is not bad, but hey, whatever, dude. Whatever. And let's see. This should be the death turn. Yes, indeed. There's no way I wouldn't draw 5 damage by piercing. Especially what I noticed, like most of these cards, except the basic attacks, just do piercing everywhere. Piercing damage everywhere.
Here come human beings again. What great fun.
What great fun. I know. But so for now the deck is kinda slow. I really need just faster cards. And just get rid of the basic attacks, they're annoying me. And let's see, random card. Piercing enemy suffers frailty. I use that next turn. And let's see. Again, I should just spam some armor cards, and that will do most of the job. Let's upgrade. Use. No, I'd rather draw a card first. Hey, there we go. There we go. Haha.
What do you want? Are you going to step on me again?
We are going to step on you every time we fight you. Get wrecked.
Turned me into this.
You know, like the other mushroom feels like he's king, and one mushroom thought all his friends are gotten taken away by apothecaries, by the pharmacists, but whatever. So what I was looking here at upgrading. No. Oh no, I clicked on the deck. Yeah. Okay, so we can enhance technically. I'm not gonna enhance this stuff. This is gonna do 3 damage. This is gonna shuffle 2, and I don't want that. This little bit more armor. And I kind of want to upgrade a bunch of things, but at the same time I don't. That's bad. Probably I'm just gonna clear basic attack. I don't want to see this. And technically for now it's a bad idea to get rid of these attacks, but you know, it's doing the same thing. Like we are having more, like proportionally more action cards and triggering the things less. But oh, I should have used this first. Never mind. Never mind. I probably will get 18 damage somehow next turn. I hope. Let's see. And we'll draw a card with this. You know what? Upgrade this. It does say free, so I will upgrade that next on the smithing. Just because I kind of like that idea of just looking at your like at the top cards and trigger all the effects. All the attack cards get triggered. That's awesome. And it's kind of like drawing them and using them, but just, you know, by effect. It's even cooler than that. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's take 3 less damage. So this is the random card that was shuffled into it. The grapple. Gain a copy of the last action card you placed this turn. Oh, we don't have 2 now. Okay, I'll keep that. Oh, now it triggered twice. Oh, so this thing, if you upgrade the, it does banish 2 cards. That's, yo, I really love this deck actually. I'm really not disappointed. And you know what? I want to get. Oh, it triggers instantly, not the last time. Okay, and inflict 2 piercing damage 2 times, gain the same amount of armor. Pop, pop. There you go. Get wrecked.
I have no time to talk nonsense.
Yes,
with
yes.
you.
Remind her that her
an
hair is sticking up.
Oh, thank you. Today is an
There we get
important
reputation.
day.
Okay. You know, see a random woman, tell her just her hair is messy, and there you go. Just instant reputation.
The key point.
Yeah, it does exile 2 and even does 7 damage, so that's really not bad. But as I said, I want this first because it uses 1 more card. And was the other card already at maximum? Why didn't I buy it? Draw card. All effects that took effect next turn will be right now. Deal 2. No, okay, so the other card that takes the attack cards from the top, I wasn't able to buy, unfortunately. So what can I will at least buy 1 upgrade. Maybe this 5 armor. The equipment set when you gain armor, deal 2 damage. So it doesn't matter how much. It could be 1, it could be 20. But as soon as you trigger, if you triggered only once, then it's not gonna count. So you know what? Oh, I have the deck. Okay, that's a good forge.
good weapon may be helpful.
This says 2. This says a little bit more damage. That's really not that great. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna banish 2 enemy cards, and it does the same extra damage as the other cards. So, whatever. We get the free health. Not the second time though. Just take the freebie and leave it at that. So now I'm really like again, as I said before, I'm really regretting not taking all the extra stuff. So now this is like okay, trigger 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. Let's draw 1, and let's even if you hit triggers only once on prey, it's fine. It's be fine. Did he use something to make me lose 1? Upgrade after use. Deal 2 damage, draw 1 card. Ooh, okay. So, multiplying bullet is also a good card to... didn't it say that I could draw a card? Never mind then. Okay. I thought I just really read that it said draw 1 card. Am I blind? Where's the bullet? Draw 1 card, yeah! Yeah, why didn't it draw a card? That's so dumb. It's just this one, and that's done. We are done so. Get wrecked, Castle Heroes. Oh, the Earth Element. This is the first time we fought them. I was just looking last time at the Bestiary. He just takes just less damage. So he kinda has like 110 life. Let's see. Draw 1, exhaust 1, this one, and next turn we'll get the Mechanical Dog. So really, this is interesting. I'm actually doubting that we can actually beat him, because he does just too much damage, or does not take enough for us. Gain 3 armor, trigger all the effects of armor in the deck you carry. Ooh. Okay. Defense magics. That sounds fine. That sounds mighty fine. Draw card, you take 2 less damage. That would be okay too. But you know what? I just want to get some armor. Yeah, okay, that we're gonna be safe for a while now. Or like maybe 1-2 cards. Yeah. Never mind. 1 card and it's gone. So let's draw 1. Last copy. Yes. No, it's this thing. Gain Rain of Bullets. So I do have it. We use 2. We use another 2. Let's deal 1. Oh, I should have upgraded. Can I still upgrade this thing? No, okay. So it just goes up to the maximum you have. Also, the maximum stars every card has written on it. It can't go above that. Repair Patch is another random card we shuffled in. Gain 3 armor, draw an extra card in your next turn. Yeah, that's kind of slow. But losing... Oh, wait, that triggers continuously. Yo! Where is it? Where is it? For action have you in this combat, not in this fight, in this combat. That is really strong. So again, I'd actually like to get this one, gain action and 1 card draw in this combat, but it's maybe a bit slow with assembly 6. When you gain armor, deal 2 damage. We already saw that, and gear. I'm not intentioned to get that. I'll heal at least with these 2 bandages, and I probably should get just more money, or maybe optimize. Should we optimize already? Equipment slot +1. So maybe I should just keep it, just to use the other things. So gain action +1. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting more action out. Just so we can activate more cards. Though I would have liked the money. But guys, can you imagine being on the chopping block? Oh, that's a great bait. Let's banish 2 cards from his deck. Use the wrench, get a random card. Detonate to draw a card. And lose, like, kind of, yeah, gain 1 more action and use it too. Such that it will trigger, or it will increase the energy shock. Let's increase it by even more. Oh yeah, oh I should have looked at that. Yeah, it's continuously increased. So that could probably be a build too, having a praying and just going for that thing. Now baiting out 2 cards. So 2 lightning damage, and this frailty that does no damage, and this kills probably. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Come on, what is one failure?
This one failure cost you the game anyways.
It's the
Oh, and
first
shouldn't have
time
gotten.
anyone has believed
Should
in
I have
me
gotten reputation?
since the witch created me.
Enhance. Enhance would be fine. But I'll delete 1 more card. Actually, I'm inclined to delete, because since, you know, this draws, this used attack cards, this is like my main condition. And the mechanical dog I kind of want to keep. And, well. Yeah, the bombing just does not that much, actually. Just 2 damage. It's bad. But just for the maths to increase energy shock enough. But I'll take away the bombing. It's, you know, it's not the right date. It was a few months ago already. Then it was a bombing Memorial Day, if you know what I mean. So let's get this frailty, 3 damage, banish to get a random card. Every time you lose 1 action, deal 1 piercing damage. Ooh, okay. So that would be awesome with the random, not with the random, but with the praying style cards. So let's draw 1. Let's smoke bomb, detonate, and well, using the wrench isn't that great, but I mean, I should have used it first. This kills though. So you know what? Doesn't matter. We are 1 step closer to our end goal. Hey, we hadn't had chests in a while. Copy the leftmost. No, thank you. Deal 3 piercing damage 2 times. Randomly exile 2 enemy cards. Okay, so really there is some kind of build of just gain 1 action, exile, steal 4 lightning damage. So yeah, you see, this is just straight up better than the thing we saw before. But dealing 3 piercing damage 2 times, randomly exile 2 enemy cards. I don't know. I'm just interested in this, like exiling your whole opponent's deck. That would be awesome, actually. Though I don't know if it's just easy, like it's replenished after every fight or after every turn, and so like the only thing that you can change with it is the next draw that your opponent has. But no, let's look at it this way. Usually, last time we fought with the Soul Hunter, the flower equipment did around 4 base damage, and it did 4 damage for each 4 cards your opponent had. And assuming it rounds down, maybe like your opponent can have up to 19 cards, which is rounded down to 16, which means 4 damage by the flower. So trying to banish 19 cards is actually takes maybe a bit too long. But so collapse really doesn't sound that great, to be honest. Okay, never mind. We'll go maybe on hard 1 or 2 or something. But hey, the bullet is really cool. I'll definitely take the bullet later. And draw 2 cards, draw an additional card in next turn. Yeah, that's okay. Smoke bomb, draw a card, take 2 less damage until your next turn. That's the thing we already have. I'll just get this thing. I really just want to activate this. Just that thing, reflect shield, and trigger a bunch of attack cards from the top. Suffer True Faility is fine, but I don't want to add inconsistency to my deck. Base action +1, max health down. Increase current upgradable card level by 1 at this tier's monster level by 1. So that would give me a bunch of upgrades, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would 7 upgrade me 7 cards. And although I'd like this base action, I think I cannot skip on 8 upgrades. But we want... Yeah, you know what? No. I'll use it later. So the idea behind this thing is you'll activate it as late as possible, just so you don't have to fight against many of those opponents. Let's see what we get with basic attack. This thing. Gaining... It draws itself, right? When you use all action, draw this card from your deck. But you know, I'm I'm not really worried since I'm not activating many of those. Choose a card from your hand at the beginning of the next turn, get 1 copy. That's bad. I want to delete that. Oh no. Lose up to 2 action, gain double action next turn. Yeah, no. That sounds just so slow. Crossfire, okay. Every 10 times you deal damage, the enemy gains frailty. Okay, so I will fight the Red Grandma, also a boss that we haven't fought yet, I believe. And you know, I'm asking myself how, if these opponents are just scaled up and down. So, you know, some elemental obviously should be like theoretically 100 meters, or like at least 10 meters of height, 10 meters tall. But this is a rat with like a needle. This probably isn't as big as the pirate or like an elemental. But anyways, shall we just use it? Draw a card. Okay, so you know what, this one can trigger anyways. And now we have like close to a 50-50, like 4 out of 7 chance to trigger this thing. So I'll put this, and I will copy this. Draw 1, and yeah, okay. Oh, it triggers right now, right. It triggered 2 out of 3, okay. And now this could trigger just the last card. Gain a copy of the last action card you played this turn, which is gaining this card. Yeah, detonate again. And now we can... No, this does the top 3 cards, but again, I have no more of those. I could just draw one, since there's no point in not drawing that card right now. I really like... I love this mechanic card. Just consuming 2 for a free draw every turn, and it doesn't even have a cooldown of some turns or like some combats. So we'll trigger 3 and we will trigger another 3. Let's get a random card, gain a copy of the last one. Let's get... Oh, okay, it's the assembly is put at oh, I shouldn't have used that. It's put at maximum again. Gain 1 action, exhaust. Yeah, there we go. We have a bunch of armor, so we're not gonna take that much damage, or if at all. The totem was just to gain mana, right? Yeah, we don't care about that, it's just so slow. Let's use 3 cards and probably kill it. Yeah. Triggering the guy that stacks with the mana or the action you used already during the combat is amazing. And also remove. Regain all the armor lost in this battle. Okay, the question is, what's its remove? Well, probably exile. What is this? So it's, okay, the only complaint I have with this game at all is that it just needs some like proofreading for some of these cards, because again, remove, regain all the armor lost in this battle. That's actually sounds good, but I'll take the gold. We'll have lots of stuff to do. So again, so this thing is now not really a Pandora, since you just gain the upgrades, and well, this tier gains 1 level, or all the opponents in this tier gain 1 level, but you don't have any left, so whatever. Mechanical regrind, we have already read that. Rocket booster, deal 10 damage, use all attack cards in the top 4 cards of the deck. Ooh, that's exactly what I want. But 8 is really costly, but I kinda want that. The start of your gain action in this combat. Gain 1 action in this combat. Okay, that's fine, but not that great. I don't have any spare equipments. Let's drink this since we don't have any opponents anymore. Yeah, I don't want to lose any... You know what, we'll give up some health for this heal, and now we have a bunch of money. Should I really get the rocket booster? Oh, now that I think about it, since the idea is that they trigger, like the... where is it? The reflective shield triggers the next 3 cards, and assuming those are 3 attack cards, you have activated 4 cards with that, and so rocket should go down by 4. I hope that is how it works, but don't quote me on that. Again, this is my first try with this deck.
The dead will come back at the full moon.
With this class. So now let's go. Do we have... Ooh. So this is, you know, these 2 we already know. These are basic generic ones. The beginning of your turn gains 7 armor. That is awesome. Really awesome. Now, at this point, yeah, this was the thing. I don't want this. Let's get rid of that. Though now, this is my last Amnesia Tavern. so I'll keep it around at least for some turns if I should just get some dumb effect that I actually don't want. Let's draw a card, upgrade. Now upgrading, this is the only thing that worked on it. Also, actually, this was dumb. I should have just firstly used this. Not necessarily this thing, but before using, what was it called? Before using the Pandora of upgrading all the cards, I should have first looked through all the pages and not just waiting for the last turn. And yeah, okay, this went down by... Oh my god! Now that I think about it, the other thing just can extend. The reflective shield extends your, like... Let's say you have to activate the next 4 cards from the top of your deck. The reflective shield extends that by another 3, so you can combo off with all of those cards. That's awesome! Really awesome. Yeah, yeah, you see, this thing just comes for free. Okay, I feel like we've broken this class already.
You will find what you need.
Oh, double next damage. Yeah, no, in your next turn, this is bad. Upgrade all cards you have. For every level overflowed, gain 1 armor. This... Okay, I mean, you get armor equal to the... Assuming you have all upgraded cards, like fully upgraded cards, you will just gain armor up to the number of cards you have in your deck. Namely, 14 right now. That's... You know, if you just gave me some card that says, give me 14 armor, I'd actually... And while we're using this much action, I will probably not take it. Just like straight up, not taking it. Not taking it. Not buying it. Drawing a card, gain action. What was it? Draw an extra card in your next turn. Yeah, I mean, there's no need not to activate it. And now, oh, okay, so now I get it. The thing is kind of lying to me. When it says draw 1 card, I believe it just activates like 1 card. So never mind. But again, it upgrades itself. So now it should be, yeah, it's a level 3 one. Now we'll activate 3 cards. We'll activate another 3 cards. And technically we have to activate another 4 cards. So this, okay, this idea is awesome. I might even just put money in here. Just because why not? I mean, if I won't use it, then I might just as well use it. Put it in there. So again, yeah, draw 1 card. Yeah, just activate it. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's part of the strategy in the end. And unfortunately, it does take only 8 at max. So yeah, now we maxed out the other card, so might as well use it. Maybe I should really get rid of this dog. Dude, guys, by the way, I love dogs. I have a dog myself, but this mechanical dog isn't really part of our strategy. Like, not necessarily, at least. Let's get 1 more card, use 3 more cards, use 4 more cards. There we go. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Treant. Let's look at the shop. These are all cards we already have seen, and I might even get... I won't get it because we have already enough of those like combo cards. We don't need any more. Guys, he can shoot you even if you're close, even if he closes his eyes. Nice English there, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. But get wrecked, dude. Just get wrecked.
Stop. Perhaps.
Yeah, I'll stop it. No problem. And I should have refused him so we know what it does. Oh. Well, anyways. But probably I'm not gonna do any normal runs anymore, since we've done 1 for every class, and from now on probably play through the hard modes and, well, what's it called? Diary mode. For every 10 cards you have, draw a card and gain 1 card and gain 1 action. So that was actually, if we would upgrade our deck to like having 20 cards, and again assuming it runs down, and it probably does, we'd need 20 cards, 5 more. That's a lot. That's really a lot actually. Let's draw 1. Let's use 1. Let's use the next 3. Probably use another 3. Use 4. And now we have only these cards, so let's draw 1 card like this and pass. Fortunately, this wasn't a KO, but now that I think about it, was it Crossfire? Yeah, for every 10 times you deal damage, the enemy suffers frailty. So the damage output does like stack quite fast. use one more card, and draw one, use 3. Let's see what's random. I wanted to use this actually. Beginning of next turn, deal a piercing, just so we have used it once at least. Although it wouldn't even have triggered. So now, fortunately, again, I think they have fixed it. Yeah, okay, so I can just look at this, so I don't have to note it down. Draw one more card is actually probably the thing I want the most. Because deleting it doesn't do anything, or maybe even gaining more action. Or potentially even an equipment slot if you find some good equipment. And, well, this might have been a dumb choice to reach this point. Because we might have had another 6 opponents, or we probably still have another 6 opponents. But I don't want to like overclock the skill and then end up not being able to use any of those cards. So let's use generator, and now we can use this like 3 times. You know what? Yeah, I'll just use that. And now I can draw. But extending the combo on the other ways will probably not have brought me anything. What's this one? At the end of... I wanted to read. Never mind. But hey, look at how much armor we have. Unfortunately, he just keeps hitting our max amount, so it doesn't do anything to us. Or our armor doesn't really protect us from that much. Although, you know, just to say that he has just a full hand of attack damage. Right. Right. Let's go. 3 more cards, and this should be game. There we go.
Take a look at my biceps. Do they make you afraid?
Afraid? You know Sandman from Punch Out? He goes like, afraid, night night. It just punches you really, really fast, having your reaction time at 0. This guy looks like Sandman. You know, we'll threaten him back. There we go, get him in the courage for it. I mean, what else? We just fought the devil and gained some money. Do we get some money? We don't. Okay, 6 and 5. So if I have something to choose, maybe 6, get 2 more courage just to be able to use that. Actually, do I even need that? Do I even need some more? Because again, I want to get rid of the mechanical dog. And that would mean having these only 4 cards and one of them is for free always. So we'd only use... Technically, this will be free most of the time. So we'll use only 2 of these and drawing 1. And I believe probably we're getting some other choice to get +1 action. Delete a card, not necessarily. Equipment slot. Yeah, you know what? I really like to use the equipment slot, to be honest. Getting one, but we have to find something. So let's get rid of the thing. Mechanical blade. Getting another one would be fine. But yeah, it doesn't advance our combo.
Wherever I go.
Ah, come on. Don't do this. No, maybe take away the injury since the gain. I mean, you gain 1 action, but 4 damage isn't really that great. Doesn't do enough. Yeah, sorry dog. I'm sorry. You're the best companion, but oh come on. Give me a shop, please. Do I want to keep it? No, there are probably another 3 opponents, right? Right. I hope so. Card draw +1. That's probably the best idea. Or preemptively getting the slot. Getting money? You know what? I'll just get a card draw. That's surely not bad. Not bad. That's definitely not a bad idea. And now we only have... Yeah, okay, we have 1 thingy there. So, trigger a bunch. Use these. Get a random card. Use this, since it uses the same amount of... this won't kill you. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is our damage output is still not that great, to be honest. This does 8 piercing damage at the beginning of next turn. Also the... Wait, does it do it? Is that from the rocket? No, it's not. What did like 8 damage next turn? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's use all the cards. Oh, okay. Oh, so maybe shuffling some more random attack cards into the deck isn't a bad idea at this point, since we reloaded and we will trigger them all, right? So having enough of like extenders, like shield, yeah, like just only shield and multiplying bullets, is actually amazing with the reload. So I should have taken it at the beginning when I had the chance. Let's upgrade. Let's use the next one. Let's use next 3 and use all the next 4. What's this? Deal 4 piercing damage. Exile all cards on the enemy's field. Deal 4 piercing damage for the exile. So in field probably means just the equipments. I'm assuming at least. Or maybe if there's one more mana card that gets added back at the end of every turn, and that always is represented as a blessing. So maybe that's exile too. Take -3. So this will do 4. And yeah, this will kill. There we go. Now I'm really just getting addicted to extending all the combos with just using the next 3 attack cards. That's really awesome. I'm enamored with this deck, to be honest. Let's go. Let's go. Let's use 3. Let's upgrade everything. But that's to say just a rocket, but hey, whatever. I should have used the tone before, actually. Draw a card, draw a card. Oh, so this thing, yeah, deal piercing at the next turn. Whatever. And I'll keep this, though it would do 12 damage. You know, I actually should have activated, even if it does no damage, or doesn't use the like main effect. There's a 100% chance that I draw next turn. I have an extra draw. He gives me another free draw, and I have a +1 draw, just from the start. So the probability of not using all my cards is basically 0. Let's be honest here. Yeah, let's look at that. Look at that. It's really basically 0 not drawing all my cards. I'll make a bet just so. Yeah. Oh, you even get the money. Perfect. Action. Although the equipment slot, yeah. Like, see me now regret not taking the equipment slot. All effects that will take effect next round are doubled. Yeah. Oh, well, that's a really cool artwork. Like a guy having to defuse the bomb. Awesome. Really awesome. And probably upgrading this. Shuffle a level multiplying robot into the deck. Sure. Yeah, why not? Let's get this. Just want to upgrade this too. You know, I just don't want to regret having used those 20 more coins for that. Use all attack cards in the top 5 in the deck. Let's go. Just the greed. Just the greed. Gain 1 action, exhaust. Whatever. Deal 4 piercing damage. +2 for each assembly card you have. Yeah, that was fine, but again, at this point, we're not going for an assembly run. Maybe Man of Steel, but it exiles itself, so I'd rather keep the money and hope for better. Deal 5 lightning damage, gain 1 action in your next turn. That's no. Gain 3 armor, trigger all the effects of armor in the deck cards you carry. So yeah, that was the amazing card. I kind of want that. I kind of want that. Yeah, let's get that. We are greedy. We are some greedy mother effers. Did 3 pinning damage 2 times, running max at 2 enemy cards. Again, that was cool with the idea of exiling your opponent's whole deck, but whatever. No, I'd rather not. At the beginning of your turn, draw an action card. It costs 0. Oh, that's cool. And the bear was draw 2 action cards. So yeah, but yeah, assembly tools. I mean, we don't have a slot, right? Yeah. So no. Sad. Really sad. Deal 4 piercing damage, exile all cards on the enemy's field. Yeah, that was whatever. Yeah, you know, as you have seen, like the artwork showed the guy losing his shield and his short sword. So yeah, it's probably talking about the equipment. Okay, if you're finished with your turns, sir, we can just completely annihilate you, nah? How about it? So, shuffle a level multiplying robot. I want to see what that is. That's Oh, maybe it was just on top of that and used it up automatically. Or does it mean this thing? The bullets? Did I have two? Trigger tree. Get some more armor and do some more piercing. He's not gonna do any damage with 32 shields. Even if you get all your incantation up, it's not gonna penetrate this armor. So let's see. Multiplying, or does it mean multiplying robots? Does it mean the bullet? Okay, you know, I'm pretty sure it means the bullet. Yeah. Somebody really needs to proofread this. Because yeah, I don't have the level 1 one, and I don't know if it was shuffled in by reloading. That's difficult to say. So let's use the bandages first. And this is already the boss. This is the last fight. And I think, yeah, you see, I think I am one short to using my abilities again. Or my combat skill again. And so, yeah, the one fight I had, that was really just that one more fight I needed. And, well, let's just do the remaining damage. Oh, I should have used the one last, but... yeah, let's end with this. So even though this really costs 8, it's really not a problem, since all the cards that are looked up from the deck with the other effects, just like itself, isn't counted for this. So, or are counted as activating those cards. So that's actually awesome. Oh, and again, if it's level 3, you shuffle one more in, you shuffle one more in, you shuffle another one into the deck. Yo, this is awesome. Having that card, having multiplying bullets at multiples is really just game breaking. Okay, let's be honest, that's that game breaking. You're playing on normal and we can't FTK anyone. But this is a really cool idea, okay? So now our deck is like full of those. Oh no, we got gained armor. Okay, never mind. But ooh, get another rocket booster. Yo. Or maybe getting now the exhaustion, just so you can use the rest. Yeah, probably should. Now, since at this point we have enough extenders that they will always trigger. It's really like, it doesn't matter. No, I'm off by 3 combats. No, I counted like the 3 guys on screen, the one I fought before, and the mimic and the boss. That's 6 opponents. Okay, never mind. When the Emer's card is exiled, yeah, that was his chance thing. Upgrade all cards you have 2 times. Overflow upgrades are 2 piercing damage. Lose armor, deal 2 times damage. Oh. Okay, so that's actually sounds really enticing as like a final attack option. But yeah, I mean, we can skip on that. And with 3 coins left, we go to the final truth. We're not necessarily beating the Mystery Man, but I mean, we just could. Just do it again. But I know, I kind of want to go against the werewolf, because he has effects that heal the werewolf. And so I kinda would like to try to banish all his cards, although we have only 1 card that banishes. So I might just pass some turns up, just because of that. So we heal ourselves. Do this. And go. Let's... this thing can activate and trigger multiple times. So we can just do this twice. I should have used this for just so to continue our loss.
No,
and since again he has passive like health gaining, so lethal damage for 1 turn. So yeah, okay, that was the thing. If I put him down to 1 or like too close to death, I think he triggers that. Yeah, you can have 2 more cards, right? Yeah. And now let's reload. Do this. Draw 1 more card. Use 3 cards. I love when things just triggered 3, 4, 5 times. Let's go.
I hate where I am now.
I don't know how many cards we have already banished. I should have just like read up on that and just counted. But again, I kind of feel like we are not gaining enough armor to just be able, or like just being able to just wait that many turns and keep attacking. Or keep just waiting in a sense. And let's use this one.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah, see, like we're like just doing more damage and not gaining enough shield with that. So throwing the enemies vulnerable will not disappear. I didn't read fast enough. Okay, let's discard 3. This one, this one, this one. No, that gives us a little bit of armor. But yeah, we have to. Let's see. This probably kills. Okay. Okay, so let's... You know, we didn't have enough cards that would banish the enemy's deck, so we'll just leave it be. I'll do it some other time, trying to go for such a strategy. But for now, this was it. So, is it even worth it doing a like recap of the deck? I mean, I'm not like super well versed with the class, knowing whatever happens or what the builds are, but I'm just assuming what the builds could be. This is probably one of the funniest ideas. Just looking at the top cards. I mean, you know, there are already some decks in Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! And even Pokemon, I think, TCGs that just excavate the top cards, you look at them, and you can like add those to your hand because you don't want to have too broken stuff. But being able to activate those cards is actually awesome and really reminds me of a deck, specific archetype from Yu-Gi-Oh! Called Guardians, Flower Guardians. And someday in the future, I will do a tutorial for that deck, and because just I love it so much. Usually I was a Pendulum player. Don't hate me for that, but you know, Thrift Gaming too cool. Although I was a Pendulum player before him, before that guy even existed. But never mind. And so at some point, one of my friends introduced me to the deck, and it really reminds me of this strategy. Just looking at the top cards, and if it is like an attack card, or if it is like part of that Flower Guardian archetype, then you can continue your combos, and so you want to have your deck with mostly those cards. And the same idea goes for this. You want to have mostly attack cards, and I really regret having passed on like 2 ammunition loading, because I wasn't thinking about this sort of strategy, just looking at top cards, and if it's attack cards, just continue using those, because I really didn't assume that's, you know, it references exactly, specifically 2 random attack cards and nothing else. And so I didn't pick up on that fast enough. But just to look at the art, yeah, it's some kind of like machinery stuff, but really weaponized. Like there are artilleries, there are some like a bunch of machines, or like Brownings. Here you can see like the crossfires, just like 3 huts with the covert machine guns. If you shots you go there and try to attack it, they will annihilate you. And also repair like this like Captain America like shield. That's really cool, really cool. And it's really cool artwork. And also this like scientific guy going on. You know, the apothecary has loads of like crazy scientists that have already lost their way of science, going for just potions to throw at your opponent. But this is really cool. Yeah, it's really an interesting thing. So yeah, just extend your combos. Probably just gain even multiplying bullets, more rain of bullets, and just continue on your combos. Probably even go way above 16 cards or 15 cards, just because again it continues extending. And even if you have, you know, this gains armor, and gaining armor does damage with crossfire. I know with the equipment, defensive artillery. So having just more reflective shield, although they don't do that much and are just extenders. If you would just not draw any of those, or only draw those and trigger only those from the other reflective shields / like where is it, the rocket / rain of bullets, then it doesn't really matter, since, you know, gaining armor is like gaining 3 turns if you can gain enough. And also these multiplying bullets are awesome, and well, the text should be updated from drawing a card to use the next card. And probably you should maybe even like shorten that to a single like yellow word. Use all attack cards in the top 3 cards of the deck to maybe like some yellow word 3, or the multiply, some yellow word 1, rain of bullets, some yellow card 3, and the rocket, some yellow card 5, or 4 when it's level 1. And just so you can shorten the text and upgrade it. Because again, I was just thinking this was like the shoes from the night class or whatever, just drawing 1 card. But that's even better. Does mostly the same thing if it's an attack card. So whatever, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really impressed. yeah, the mechanic is really cool. I hope if they do some more new DLC that they'll be similar to this, because hey, they're really good at it. They're really good at it. So yeah, we have the mechanic here, and oh, you know what? I want to see what's the Heart 1 picture, because usually if you go into Heart 1 and also the harder modes, you know, once we start beating those, you'll always get like one piece of this picture back into it, so it's colored in. And I just want to look at this thing. So yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Some just robot, like, yeah. You know, I really like this, like the 50% of like future robots and 50% like this retro robots with always this exhaust on the top with the holes in it. It's like really like cool looking retro robot aesthetics. And also, if you know, like the film, was it Robots? I think it was called Robots. Kind of reminds me of this guy, but hey, yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. That was a really cool time, and I hope you will join me next time when we will be playing, finally looking at the diaries mode, starting from the night. And after we have fought at least once of each of those, I will unlock the equipment. Or when you start this, you can choose one of 3 equipments, and whenever you keep them, you will keep them for the adventure mode. And so the same classes there, you can, for example, the apothecary, there is this handy button over there. Once you have played the diary mode, you can also put all the cards that are just technically for now exclusive to diary mode into this. And since I want to have some let's play attempts, not let's play attempts, speedrun attempts for later, I really want to grind the world record for this. And some of those I will probably post as just like, I surely will post one just blind attempt at speedrunning this game. But for that, just from the basic idea you have, there are some really strong cards in the diary mode. For example, for the witch, there is a staff equipment, which whenever you do like 2 damage, you gain 1 mana back. And so every spell card that does like a 1-to-2 ratio or better than that of mana cost to damage output, it's just for free. And so not having to care about, or usually what holds the witch class back is having to balance your mana cards and attack cards or spell cards to do damage. But since you don't have to do that anymore, you can just banish the bad mana cards and just keep only like the massively strong ones. And since they will be always self-reproducing or they will always replenish your mana output, you can just spam it out. And there was one card, Hurricane, I believe I already talked like a little bit about this, that you can just use all your mana up to 50 and it does just that much damage. And so using that, or technically costs 0 and just uses then all the mana, using that card is always for free. And if you use a 1-to-2 ratio on mana to output, damage output, you will always increase your mana resources, and once you have reached 50, you can just always Hurricane spam your opponent. Or technically you can even start with Hurricane spam from the start. Since even Hurricane stuff, or the Hurricane card, in a sense, it does half your mana resources, but does double the damage for that. Since again, you do damage, you get half back. You don't double it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Leave the maths to me. So that's actually a good idea, and there are some speedruns with the knight, which seem okay too. Unfortunately, the ranger is kind of too slow because you have to hit that many, like such a big amount of cards. Even if she can do lots of damage, you probably just take too long with executing and spamming all the cards out and trying to have some sort of synergy with your deck early on. So yeah, I will be trying that after we have played the diary mode, but don't mind that for now. I will notify you when it's gone. So guys, like and subscribe. Get me a comment on here. Whatever other YouTubers say. Last time we watched this, like put the freaking what's it, the graph out that says like 20% of you don't even care about my content, they're not subscribed. Yo, dude, we have 100% viewer to subscription rate. Isn't that broken? No, anyways, guys, I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye.